Gloucestershire skittle Worcestershire to set 114-run target, but early wickets take their toll. When play came to a close on day one, it was tough to really tell who was in the ascendancy. Visitors Gloucestershire were probably the happier of the two after Ryan Higgins' forfeit had helped them restrict Worcestershire to 221, but they'd lost 4 wickets of their own to slip to 87 for 4 at the close of play. But the Gloucestershire batting lineup has proved to be a deep one, and if the hosts were to ensure they remained in the game, they'd have to pick up quick early wickets. They'd added almost 50 runs when Worcestershire finally picked up their first scalp of the day, Barnard with the breakthrough, Charlesworth LBW for 21. His partner would follow, Barnard again rapping the pads to pick up his 5th of the innings. But the dangerous Higgins was proving his worth once again, guiding the side towards 150 as he racked up the runs. Taylor would fall shortly after they reached the landmark, just 4 runs to his name when Pennington took his wicket, well caught by Barnard in the gully. Joe Leach would pick up 2 in 2 balls to leave Gloucestershire under threat of failing to match their hosts' total. Higgins was first, caught behind by Cox for 42. Shaw followed, bowled for a duck. Payne though was having none of it, and he responded in kind, Leach disappearing for 6 off the last ball of the same over to ensure his side would enjoy a lead. But a spell of 7 dot balls would follow, Barnard removing the Gloucestershire bowler to end the innings. An early lunch called with the visitors leading by 14. It was an even first session of play. Worcestershire missed out on the opportunity of bowling their opponents out for fewer than their first innings total, but they'd ensure the deficit wasn't too great. But they'd be under pressure immediately. Payne following up his 43 with a wicket off the first ball of the innings. Mitchell LBW for nothing. Higgins then had 2 in 2 balls. Haynes caught by Bracey for 20. And then Milton out LBW first ball. Payne was back in the wicket with a beauty of a delivery, swinging in to take the top of Vessel's off stump. Higgins had another, Cox bowled for 1. And then Shaw got in on the act, Worcestershire still short of 50 runs when he had Barnard trapped in front for 6. Leach and Rutherford stuck together long enough to reach the team half-century, but they'd be separated soon after. Good work from Gloucestershire captain Chris Dent had Rutherford run out for 19, the tail now exposed with the lead just 48. Shannon Gabriel's first wicket for Gloucestershire saw Pennington trapped LBW for 6, the home side still yet to reach 3 figures. And they'd have to wait until after tea, heading into the break at 90 for 8, Worcestershire with a real job on their hands to dig themselves out of a hole. Leach fell to the second delivery after tea, Higgins 8th of the match, leaving Worcestershire 9 down. Morris ensured Worcestershire wouldn't be bowled out for under 100, he and Finch taking the side to 128 when Gabriel had the number 11 bowled for 6. Their chase would not get off to the best of starts, however. Bracey removed early, caught by Cox off Leach for 2. Morris made it 2, Smith trapped LBW for 5. For a time it looked like Gloucestershire would finish the day, having lost just 2 wickets, but captain Chris Dent would go, LBW to Finch for 22. Roderick would go without scoring, caught by Mitchell off Finch. Gloucestershire were making a bit of a mess of things and needed to reach the close of play without further loss. They'd reached the safety of stumps at 54 for 4, requiring just 61 runs for victory. But based on the evidence of the early stages of their chase, that will be easier said than done. On the face of it, Gloucestershire are in pole position for victory, but more Worcestershire pressure could see them pull off an unlikely win.